Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot shop. I've had a few requests for a Celtic cross reading that I was doing before for my monthlies for my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna do. I did July readings for love. I did the What's Your Story one, posted it, and I also did a Yummy Eye one. So, but I'm also gonna do one of these as well. So it must be some reason for it because I've had a few requests. So I'm going to do this in this moment, and I'm going to use an energy oracle to anchor the reading. Then we're going to go from there. I'm not labeling this a love reading because I don't know what's going to come out. It could possibly be love. Love usually comes through when I'm just doing an open reading, but I have no idea. So we're just going to see where this goes, what the reason is of doing this reading in this moment. So I'm focusing on everyone, the month of July, and what Celtic Cross message wants to come through for everyone that is guided to this reading. I might even label it the mystery reading or something. I don't know, because I don't have a clue as to what is coming. And this is, okay, Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is coming up here. And there's a change coming to extra energies. We see the 3 in front of the 5. So I'm really guided here that he's going to be bringing in a change in the month of July. Could even be August. Because when I sat down here to do the reading, I thought, well, okay, I've done a few for July. Maybe I'll just do this for August. So I almost feel like because of the combination number here, this is going to come in the month of August. I also see pomegranate. Pomegranate? That all of a sudden looked to me like a pomegranate, and there's going to be a lot of abundance come in too. There's going to be a change, like I said, to a third energy, whether that shows up for someone as a situation in their life, a person in their life, something that is, I feel like this has to do a lot with the spiritual path, with your spirituality, with being able to move forward, with having security. And there's going to be a change to an energy that is involved in this in whatever way. So if it's like something you've been, in a situation you're waiting in for something to change, it's going to change because it's that energy that is keeping things from moving forward. And with this looking like a pomegranate, I hope I'm saying that right, I definitely feel there's a lot of abundance coming in as well. So that is why I'm being guided. But I do feel this has got to do with August. Coming up here too. So let's see what comes up for everyone. Focusing on what this message, where this message is going to take us. So that's setting the tone. It's Archangel Michael. He, of course, does work with those on the twin flame path, the spiritual catalyst. So this could be, it could be, some of this message is going to pertain to that, but it's not all about the relationship aspect of it either. This is deeper than that. This is part of moving forward. And sometimes you're moving forward and that person is not in your life. So this is about moving forward. And I feel it does have to do a lot with those on that journey. Spiritual path. Because him showing up here. So crossing this for the more positive, I always say positive, is temperance. So healing, balance, mediation. I feel like he's coming in. You can see this huge angel, and there's a sense of mediation. And this can be between you and another person. This can certainly represent a relationship. But it can also mean between where you are and where you want to be. Because, there's a divide here. So this can be like if you want to move or you want a new job. It's like wherever you are on your journey in regards. It's like where you are, where you want to be. There's a gap, and this angel comes in, and there's a sense of alchemy and healing that is happening. Okay. And the hourglass to me represents, it is a symbol of healing, because I use the hourglass as a focal point in healing work when I'm doing it. But it's definitely saying that healing is taking place, that long-awaited, prayed for healing is taking place, and there is a higher power stepping in. He is stepping in, and there is going to be balance restored, okay? So very, very beautiful energy. The base energy, what the angels and what he's supporting right now in regard to this, is the King of Pentacles. So abundance and whatever that means. You know, we saw that with the pomegranate, so it's definitely coming up here. I'm not seeing a pomegranate in this one, but it's talking about abundance maturing. You know, you can see it's like growing here. That is like a volcano, and that growth, that it can be financial, it can be, again, whatever it is you've been wanting, or where you've been wanting to go, or what you've been wanting to happen. You know, that is the abundance. That is what has been sought after kind of energy, and so that is what's being supported. And for some, if you're in a, you know, if you're looking at this in the relationship aspect, this can be, you know, they're helping support your partner and their finances, or something that they want to attain. They're bringing stability in, or he's bringing stability in. Recent past, I'm going to just put these over here. Recent past, and it's been the Five of Pentacles. So loss, feeling lost, the things you were connected to, you know, seeing things dissolve or disappear, or having to leave things behind, people, friends, jobs, situations, to be in one place and need to go to somewhere else. Things, people, situations fall to the wayside. It's change, you know, it's change. It's, I'm going to say 3D change. You know, I don't like to go into those, you know, higher, and I do sometimes, but, you know, because it's necessary to get the energy across, but this is real 3D, you know, this is what's happening, things are leaving, and you can see why. There's practically nothing left of you here. You know what I mean? Like, these connections, these things have fed off of you. You're depleted. There's a sense of depletion. So I can definitely identify with this myself. You know, I've been dealing with a lot of things, and losing a lot of things as well. And so it's definitely showing up here, and that can take a toll on you, because you're always trying to fill this up for, you know, those around you, or you're trying to help others, and it's just like a never-ending energy. So a lot have been feeling this. A lot have been losing a battle, or feeling down, feeling drained. This can come in so many different ways, playing out. So there's definitely a change of energy, a change of material, scenery. I think that came up in one of my other readings. And I think what I was looking for was the word landscape. Your landscape has changed, or is changing, as this is occurring. Angel's message to everyone is the Two of Cups. So, you know, this does feel like a lot of relationship energy again coming up here. But this is that, you know, the romantic partnership, the coming together, but it's also balanced emotions, connecting to whatever it is that you want. You can see where this divide is. So this, again, could be a job, it could be a new home, moving to a new country, moving to a new state, moving, you know, whatever this is for you. But I do feel for a lot, it's going to be directly connected to their relationship energy too, because it's connected to a higher power. But this is what the angels are saying, and there's a kind of showing me like these roots. It's like all that water. You can see it's coming up, and you can kind of see these roots. So it's like a replenishment too. It's a replenishment. Oh, okay, you're losing the 5, because this is the 2. They're going, you're losing the 3. You're losing the 3. So this is the 2, and this is the 5. So what's between them is the 3, and this is the loss. You've lost that 3, that third energy, whatever that was for you that was causing this. Is going to go by the wayside, and you're going to get that water, that nourishment, that replenishment. So it's kind of repeating what it said there. Okay. And the foundation, the shoring things up, what they're supporting is that you're supported, you know, so you don't feel like this, and drained, no fluid, no water, no nourishment, nothing is fluid, everything is kind of drying up. But what is going between the 2, the 5 and the 2, is the 3, and that's where we started. That them telling me the 3 is going by the wayside. There's a change to that 3 now, which is going to give you back the water, give you back the fluidity and the balance that you need in your life. So again, it can be about relationship, but I'm feeling it's more just as a strong energy of where things are headed. Future card is the King of Cups. So refueled is it, you know, like like I said, this is that balanced liquid. So it's about coming into fullness. You know, you're refreshed. There's another word that wants to come here, but I can't spit it out. I'm like battling over words today. It's a refreshed energy, and it also talks, again, if you're looking at relationship, it's talking about a masculine energy that is in full emotion, connected to emotions, heartfelt, sharing that heartfelt emotion. So if you're looking at it in that aspect alone, it is definitely saying that where in the past that's been lost or hasn't been able to be connected because haven't been able to have the balance to hold that. Okay, so that balance is coming in and it's all being supported in the 3D. You know. But outside of that, as an energy, you're being replenished with that fluidity, that fluid energy. It's like not having enough water, being dehydrated, and all of a sudden you get enough water. So that's the feeling they're giving. And this angel comes in the center and helps that. But that third energy needed to be dispersed, and that's where they're showing this happens. Okay, so it's coming soon. Possibly, well, like I said, a period of 2, so I'm thinking like by the end of August. Okay, so what the angels want you to do to help them help you this week, and it is the Magician, so standing in your power. And I always, when I get this lately, it's like always being in your I am presence, connecting to your higher self, being very affirmative with the I am statements. Again, we see the black and white, standing in balance, like the 2 of Cups. And they're on top of these, he's standing on top of these little mountains here. So it's about moving over obstacles with your I am presence, and your I am power, and your willpower, and your own strength. So standing in your strength, standing in your power, standing in your truth, utilizing the I am presence is all going to be helpful. Even visualizing yourself overcoming obstacles. You can see little wings on his little feet there, so he's kind of just like, oh, yeah, I can do this. So staying very positive as well. And connecting to magic, because it is a magical journey. Too. So, connecting to that belief, to that faith, to that magic that you are being guided, and you're going forward more and more into the light. Spiritual message for everyone is the 3 of Wands. So, this is overcoming that final obstacle, and there you are. That future is out there, and you're overcoming that energy. So now it's like, I see like with the Magician card right under this, it's like the magic, that 3 that was hampering you, is kind of magically transformed into the steps that it took to get over this obstacle. So it was like actually help building you up and overcoming this obstacle over this wall. And then like everything you've been waiting for to accomplish is on the other side of that wall now. So you're finally able to get over that obstacle. The 3 changes and moves, and it's become, and you realize it's become the steps that was needed for you to rise in energy, rise in determination and strength to be able to do it. Okay, because you could have stayed back here, but you wouldn't have seen what was possible in front of you. It's very beautiful. Outcomes for this, it is the 6 of Cups. So reconnecting to the past. I see very beautiful shared emotions, shared experiences. This talks about a nostalgic love, love, past connections, that type of thing. So literally those energies. And I feel too, because it's all talking about moving forward, it's taking, what you love, the emotional parts of your past that you really enjoyed sharing, it's taking it with you is what I'm getting here. And the Star. No better way to end this reading, right? Because it's kind of like the Temperance. It's kind of like right where we started with Archangel Michael coming in and bringing that dream, bringing that reality in, and you being able to have sort of like a happy or after kind of energy, and not to be like all airy-fairy, not that it didn't take a lot of work, didn't take a lot of effort, because it has, because you can definitely see that here. It's really cost you, it's really brought you back, like, oh my gosh. But know that it's kind of the magic in it has kind of transformed each step, and it's built you up, and you're able now to overcome. So what a beautiful, very heartfelt reading, and why I was guided to do it, and I'm going to thank those that prompted me to do it as well. But I do think this is for, like, from now until the end of August, actually. Okay? So I hope everyone has enjoyed this reading. I'm going to end it there. I was having some thoughts of maybe looking underneath the deck, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let it be. I'm going to let it be a mystery. So angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love.